Well, welcome to 10 Minutes, getting you coached up so that you can win your life and be a champion for your well-being. Today, Jane is our sports life coach, and she is a life athlete coach. So you get the honor of being included in a workout with Jane. And today's desired outcome is talking about no shame, no blame. So Jane, what does that mean to you?
Well, first, I think that, with a lot of professionals and, they've come to me, and what I begin to sense is they have this concern about doing it right,
Mhm.
or am I doing this correct? And I think that is the beginning of getting some new thinking around the fact that no, this is about your life. You're designing it. And so there's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way to answer a question. There's no right or wrong way to be thinking about something. And so I giggle a little bit because I remember some of the tough conversations I had with you, and getting to that place of trusting and feeling really safe that you can let down that guard. Really just let that guard down and be yourself. And as you have often said, coming into the life gym can be really messy. And we're oftentimes bringing a lot of beliefs or shoulds or guilt and shame that comes from the outside world or culturally or from family. And to just know that you have a really safe place to sort of let down your guard and to really be your truest self. And that, uh, they apologize to me, and I'm like, I'm not judging you. This is your life. And that was so powerful for me, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get that word out there, is because I knew with you, no matter what I was going through, even the mistakes I was making and even the choices I was making, that you were sitting there probably going, I wouldn't be making that choice. But you always honored my process and my journey, and that's really what it's about. And I have found too that sometimes, when people want to quit the coaching is when it gets to that space that maybe there's a little discomfort, or they feel like they're going to be judged by me. And it's like, that's not going to happen. That's the beauty of having a coach, is that I am side by side with you on your journey, cheering you on, championing you to go for the life that you want to go for. And I'm not the expert in your life. You are. I just get to be an expert in the tools that I get to share with you and get you to practice and challenge you with, so that you can make the transformational change that you want to make without any shame, any blame.
And what a gift, right? I know just the joy of coaching you, being your coach and having that honor, that really the best gift that we can give as coaches is that we give you space to come into our life gym, to be able to explore things and talk about things that maybe, you don't want to talk about with other people because it's just messy. It's just something that you haven't had a chance to process. And so team, what a gift to really give yourself the gift of getting a coach and being able to have a safe space, to have no shame, no blame, and explore. Wow, with that lifted, just the joy of being able to say, I have the freedom to talk about things and it be confidential. And then, be able to say, what the heck was I thinking last week when I thought I wanted to do so and so? The beautiful part about our coaching model is that we will challenge you to go out and practice, practice, practice. So, you may have this idea that you want to, move someplace or do something big, or you have this big idea. And instead of saying like, no way, or what the heck are you thinking, or any of that, we're going to say yes. We're going to say, go give it a try. Let's do it in a short-term way. Take a trip, think about it. Most importantly, just being for you and giving you the space to really start to find your true self. And your true self is constantly changing. That's really the beauty, Jane. You have been through so much transformation. I've had the honor of being your coach when you started the journey. You went through our certification. You're now a life athlete coach. You're doing a phenomenal job, really living it, giving it, and being able to get coached. So let's talk about the gift that you give people as you really take them through the journey of discovering who they are and what they want to be doing with their life.
Well, I think that, because I have been very, very messy in the life gym, and have, sort of had to face some of those uglier moments and realize the freedom in that.
Mm.
And that is a way that we truly do start the process of honoring ourselves and loving ourselves, knowing that, by the way, nobody's perfect. Everybody is flawed, and we all have a purpose on this planet. We all have gifts to share, and the lessons learned. Sometimes it's not about carrying shame as much as it is about, okay, what have I learned?
Mhm.
What is my experience around this? And now how can I share that and give hope to other people?
So, what a gift of hope you give because of your just brutal honesty and just, the journey of the pain that you've gone through, the healing that you've gone through. Team, what I want you to hear when we talk about no shame, no blame is that this is anchored in truth. And, if we're playing big in life and if we're going for life, we're going to make mistakes, we're going to fail, we're going to hurt people, we're going to do things we wish we didn't do. Instead of just being afraid of that or trying to cover that up, that takes a lot of energy to suppress feelings that we're having. That's another one of our tools is all about energy and emotional management. And that's where we're going to take you. We're going to take you from where you are today to where you want to go. And you're going to have the freedom of being able to really be honest about what you've done, learn from it, and then decide, what do I want to do going forward based on the lesson that I've learned versus trying to hide it, suppress it, or hope that nobody ever finds that out. So, that is really who we are. That's the journey of it. And Jane, you have just been a beautiful example of honoring you. And I want to talk about that as we talk about no shame, no blame. How do we really anchor in honor?
Well, I think that, first of all, it's a process. And if it's something that you maybe have not been used to, it takes time to get there. And I think we're constantly evolving in that way. I think we're constantly discovering new ways to honor ourselves and to be really true to ourselves and therefore be true to others.
Mm.
And I think that, just honoring that journey. And what's been so valuable to me is being able to just acknowledge the truth of what things are without adding all of the juice, as we call it, or the story behind it,
Mhm.
and just owning it
Yeah.
and recognizing that we're all flawed. And if I think there's so much power, the saying that the truth will set you free,
Mhm.
it really does, both from an energy management standpoint and emotional management standpoint. And when you get really comfortable sharing your truth, that's how you can really, really, truly honor yourself and therefore honor the people around you.
So, team, now it's up to you. We want to be on your support team. Jane is here to coach you. If you are a life athlete, she is so for you. She's done her work, she has been on her journey. We all continue to be on our journey and really be champions for each other. So, go out and win your week, really honor who you are, and most importantly, be for you and be that champion that you want to be for you and for your life and for the people and the projects and just the dreams that you have. Thank you, Jane, for being on our champion team.
Thank you so much for having me, Carlette. I appreciate it.